Okay, Algebra 1 students, welcome to class today. We're going to look at this video today, word problems from chapter 2 that apply the math that we've learned from this chapter, okay? So, we're going to be studying word problems that takes what we've learned from this chapter, and then we're going to apply it to these word problems, alright? So your heading is chapter 2, should be an R there. Chapter 2, Word Problems, Part 1, and be sure and include today's date, okay? Chapter 2, Word Problems, Part 1. Now, we're going to be looking at 3 examples today. Like most word problems, I strongly believe that you learn the most by practicing the problems. So we're going to work through these examples pretty quickly and get you students into the homework, okay? And the 3 examples we're going to look at are pretty simple today. Okay, so here we go. Now in your notes, I would encourage you to not write all of this down and to not write all of this down. Just simply put in your notes, page 64, example 4. And then if you want, you can turn over to your book to page 64 or not. That's up to you, okay? This table right here shows the low temperatures recorded in Nome, Alaska for 5 days. December 18th through December 22nd, okay? So question 1, which low temperature reading was the coldest? Now here's a thermometer, of course. We know that here's 0, and the further you go down in the negatives, the colder it gets. The higher you go in the positives, the warmer it gets. So with that in mind, we're looking for the coldest temperature. Alright, well, that would be negative 11. That's the one that would be the furthest down on a thermometer. Negative 11. Which dates had low temperatures above 10 degrees Fahrenheit? So, which temperatures on this chart here were above 10 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, think of a thermometer, guys. Here's negative 11. Here's negative 10. Here's 0. Here's 2 degrees. Here's 3 degrees, here's 10, and here's 11 degrees. So the only temperature above 10 degrees was 11 degrees. Be 16. Would be 16 degrees. Okay? Now, which temperatures had low temperatures below negative 5? So here's 0, here's negative 5. Which temperatures were below negative 5? Negative 10 and negative 11. Really simple math, but we're practicing what? We're practicing positive and negative numbers. Alright, next example. A space shuttle launch pad drops at a rate of 10 feet per second. Now, this is new stuff, so write this down. Speed is always positive, okay? If you're traveling 60 miles an hour down the road, you don't say negative 60 or positive 60. You're traveling 60 miles per hour. However, velocity is always positive or negative. It's one or the other. And it's based on the movement. If it's a downward movement, then we say the velocity is negative. If it's an upward movement, we say the velocity is positive. Got it? Take good notes on this. Pay attention, okay? Now, why is that important? Because there are some models we use in math in which the model calls for velocity. And when you substitute the number in, if you don't put the correct sign, positive or negative, then you will get out the incorrect answer. Okay? So, they're asking us, what is the velocity? Well, the pad elevator is dropping at a rate of 10 feet per second, so the velocity is negative 10 feet per second. However, the speed is always positive. It's just 10 feet per second. That's it. That's simple, guys. Velocity is positive or negative. Speed is always positive. Alright? And lastly, you're writing a report about the Dow Jones average. The stock market, okay? Here's the daily closings for the days from February 9th to February 13th. Find the change in the closing average since the previous day. This is really simple. I've done the math for you already. Please take great notes, okay? February 9th, it closed here, and it opened. It closed here, and it closed here. First of all, it went up from 266 to 268, so it's a positive. Subtracting those two numbers, it's a positive 1.95. Okay? Now, from February 10th to February 11th, it closed here, and it closed here. Well, that's going to be a negative change. It went down. And how much did it go down? Well, if you subtract those two, it went down 0.97. Okay? Now, February 11th, it closed here. February 12th, it closed here. From here to here, it went up. So it's a positive change. Right? And if you subtract these two numbers, it's a positive 2.26. And then lastly, from here to here, we closed at 269. We closed at 268. That's down. A downward change was negative, and it changed $1 or 1.35. Okay, and that's it, guys. The word problems on the homework today are pretty simple, but still, it's good practice. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me.